Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Guri and today we are going to do a look using all new makeup. Some of this makeup might not be new to you, but it's all new to me. It's new in my collection and I've never used it on my channel before. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start out by priming my face, and for my primers today I don't have anything new. I'm using my Benefit's PoreFessional and I'm just taking a pea-sized amount of this and I'm placing it on my chin, on my cheeks, on my nose and on my forehead, typically areas where I have more pores, and I'm just spreading this out evenly. I've already moisturized and put on SPF, of course, which I like to do every day, especially if I'm going to be outside in daylight. And then for foundation, I've got something new for you. Today I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Foundation, and this is in the color 150. I'm just taking one pump on my beauty blender and I'm starting to blend out one side at a time. I'm just dabbing this onto the skin. I've used this foundation for a little while now and I do love it. To me it looks incredibly natural on my skin and it has such a good color range. I was able to find a perfect match for my skin tone. On me it's quite long lasting. It is, I'd say, medium coverage. It's not full coverage, and I don't think you can build it up to full coverage either, but it looks really pretty on the skin. It looks almost like you're wearing nothing. It's just like, it looks like my skin but better. So I'm really pleased with the finish of this foundation. Like so. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks beautiful on the skin. I do need to set it, however, and I'm going to use an oldie but goodie for setting as well. I'm going to use my Mercier Translucent setting powder. Then for my brows, I'm going to go in with something new. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, which is different from the Brow Wiz. Instead of like a pencil tip, it has like this, I don't know if you can see it, probably. It has like a triangular kind of shape at the tip, and in the beginning I found that this was a little bit difficult to work with. But as I've gotten used to it, it's gotten easier. Oh, and also a little tip. I know a lot of people say that these are impossible to know which end is the spoolie and which end is the actual product. But if you see, like, it has like this broad band here and this more narrow one here. The narrow side is the spoolie and the broader side is the pencil. So that's like a little tip for you right there. I do think it's a little bit faster to do my brows using the BrowDefiner, just because it has a bigger tip, so you get to cover a bigger area in one stroke. And then to set my brows, I'm just going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and just running this through my brows. Then to highlight my brow bone, I'm going in with the Highbrow from Benefits, and I'm just placing this right under my brow. And I'm using a smudge brush to smudge this out. Then to prime my lips, I'm going to use my Beauty Bakerie EyesCream in the color Pancake. I'm just painting this on using a brush from BH Cosmetics, and then I'm just blending this out using my finger. And then for eyeshadow today, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. The inside looks like this. Loads of beautiful colors to play with, and I'm going to start out by picking up the color White Peach and using that on my brow bone. Then I'm going to pick up the color Georgia and just place this in my crease, or like slightly above the crease, just to have a nice smooth transition shade to blend into. And I'm just going in with a generous amount of product. And then in my crease, I'm going in with the color Candied Peach. And I'm just using the same big shader brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just going back and forth between the color and my eye, just building up the color, picking up a little at the time. Then I'm picking up a slightly smaller shading brush and the color Delectable, and I'm placing this on the outer half of my eye, just gradually building this up and also pulling it slightly up into the crease. And then I'm just blending out the edges using the bigger brush that we used for Candied Peach. And then building up the color some more. Oh, and I have to say, for this palette, it does have a pretty strong scent to it. It smells of peach. Then I'm picking up the color Bellini and I'm going to use my finger. I'm just using this big shading brush to blend this out a little. Then for my under eye area, I'm going to go in with the color Georgia again, and I'm using a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just washing this color all the way under the eye. Then I'm going in with the color Candied Peach, and I'm placing this a little closer to the lash line. Then I'm picking up the color Summer Yum on a smaller pencil brush, and I'm using this on the outer half of my lower bottom eye. Then I'm picking up a teeny tiny flat shader brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm picking up the color Nectar, and I'm using this as my inner corner highlight. Then I'm just going to set the rest of my under eye area, and I'm using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is just to prevent any creasing in this area. For mascara, I'm going to use the Ciaté Wonder Wand. This is something I've had in my drawer for a little while, but I haven't opened it until recently, and I do think it gives fantastic lashes. This mascara is so beautiful and has very quickly become one of my favorites. Now let's move you back out a little, and then we're moving on to bronzer. To bronze my face, I am going to use my Juvias Place Saharan Blush Palette Volume 2. Looks like this, comes with a little plastic sheet. I've never actually used this one before. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Yara. And I'm just dipping into this color Yara. I've never tried it before, so I'm extremely careful. Oh yeah, this is pigmented. And I'm just using this to slightly contour my face. As I said, this is the volume 2. This is for medium to light skin tones. For blush, I'm going to use this Ciaté Illuminating blush. It has very quickly become one of my all-time favorite blushes. This is in the color Baby Doll. Look at this, so stunning. So I'm just dipping my brush into this and swiping it onto my cheeks, and this isn't just like a blush color, it also has little shimmers, so you can use it as a highlighter too. If you don't want to use an additional highlighter, it gives a very natural sheen to the skin, I think, a very natural glow. But we are not going to just use a blush today, we are going to go in with highlighter as well. I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar GlowKit. And so we're going to pick up this color right here, Starburst. And I'm just going to go ham and highlight all over the place. I'm going to use my Clinique Moisture Surge spray. This is really just a facial mist, but I'm using it as a setting spray as well because it is winter in Oslo and everything is quite dry, so it's nice to have something more moisturizing on your skin. Then for my lips, I'm going to go in with this Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick. This is in the color Bombshell. I have never tried this on before, so this will be interesting. I've never actually tried any of Huda Beauty's lip products. It's very liquidy, which means it's easy to apply. But maybe perhaps kinda hard to get even. So this lipstick was shiny when I applied it, and it did dry down matte, as you can see, but it took forever to dry down. It took like at least 5 minutes, so just be aware of that if you're planning on using this lipstick right here. Other than that, it looks nice. I don't know how it wears yet, as I just put it on and this is my first time using it, but I will let you know later on sometime. So this is it for this look. I think it turned out pretty great. I have to say I like all of the products I use. I especially like the Sweet Peach Palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I love the Ciaté blush. I also love the Juvias Play Saharan Blush Palette Volume 2. I haven't tried Volume 1, obviously, as that would be too dark for me. I also really love this Ciaté mascara. This is a mini, but I'll have to buy a bigger one once I use this one up. And also this Beauty Bakerie EyesCream seems like a really nice base. It did dry down really quickly, but it was easy to apply, easy to blend, and the products I put on top of them really stuck without being, you know, patchy, so it looked really good. All in all, I love everything I used. I love this Fenty Beauty foundation. It's so nice. It looks like my skin. It feels so natural on the skin. It's easy to apply and it comes in so many different shades. I think most people would be able to find a match really easily. So yeah, I did love all these products. I do love them. I'm gonna keep using them. I loved how this look turned out. I hope you liked it too. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I leave a badge right over here. If you like this video, I hope you give me a thumbs up and also consider watching some of my other videos. I'll link some right here. If you have any questions, any feedback, any comments, any wishes for future looks, products you want me to try out, anything like that, just leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So that's all for this time, and until next time, I love you, take care, and bye!